Did I tell you I gave up swearing for Lent? Not all swearing. That's unrealistic. Just the F word. An incremental approach. People always pick unrealistic resolutions for New Year's and Lent. They do. No chocolate. Lose 40 pounds. Cure cancer. Christ almighty, it's just 40 days. So I'm going with just the Effenheimer. Those other 4-letter ones are okay. I can do that. So last week, on Ash Wednesday, I'm on my way to the Basilica. I'm cutting it close, but still time for noon mass. Get the ashes on the old forehead and back to work by 1. So there I am, at the Basilica. I can spit on the steps from my car, but there's no spots to park. Nothing. Every goddamn Catholic in Hennepin County has decided to go to the Basilica. So I'm looking for a parking spot. I'm even praying. Then all of a sudden, I look at the clock and it reads 12:03 and I'm 5 blocks from the church and that's when it slips out. The F word. It just leapt from my soul. I don't know where it came from. It must have been sitting there inside me, right next to all my good Catholic stuff and leapt out. Well, now I realize my Lenten resolution is screwed. So now I have to go to the ugly church for 12:30 Mass. The ugly church? St. Olaf. Oh, it's ugly. Trust me. So with the 12:30, I'm going to be late getting back to work, and I'm going to have to explain why, and Carl is going to make me feel guilty because he had to cover the phone for me, and he's so busy he'll probably have to work the weekend to catch up. Like a Catholic needs any more guilt. So I find a parking spot, finally. I walk over, and as I'm sitting in the ugly church, I'm thinking about how I messed up. I did mess up. This was supposed to be a test. A simple test for me to go on to bigger things. Simple and achievable. But only 12 hours and 3 minutes into Lent, I goof. So I'm thinking this could just be a slip. You get a slip. You get a couple slips. Like when you quit smoking. You have a slip or two, but you still succeed. I know Lent started at midnight, and technically I did mess up. Technically. But symbolically, Lent starts when you get those ashes on the forehead. Symbolically, I'm okay. I even got an egg salad sandwich back at the office, so I still got the fasting deal going for the day. Lots of those people sitting around me got those ashes and headed off for a ham sandwich. Anyway, I'm thinking about this because I mess up all my resolutions. This is important. So, as I leave the ugly church with my ashes, I've convinced myself that symbolically I'm okay. I'm at peace. I'm back on track mentally and spiritually for Lent. I'm gonna make it. I get in my car and pull up to the first stoplight, and I look in my mirror just in time to see this guy plow into my rear end. He hit my new car, 3 weeks old. It still smells new, and he hits it, crumples up my whole trunk. And at this point, I can feel it welling up in me. I can feel that word trying to fight its way through my good Catholic stuff, but I'm holding it back because I'm symbolically back in my Lenten resolve. So I get out to get this idiot's insurance, and I see him coming toward me. He's looking real sad, and he's shaking his head and saying, "I'm sorry, it was all my fault." And then he says, "I guess I wasn't a very good driver." "I guess I wasn't a very good driver?" And he reaches up and rubs the ashes off his forehead. You know, like this. He rubs those ashes off 5 minutes after Mass. 5 minutes! I would have made it through Lent. I would have. I would have made it if he hadn't done that. What did I do? I said, "You're not a very good fucking Catholic either." I would have made it. I would have fucking made it.